Hello YouTube, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to a special video on the channel today. I am going to be talking about my favourite football teams. I think with me joining the Football Manager community and doing lots of football related content on my channel, it would be a good idea to give you a bit of an idea of the teams I follow and a little bit of my reasoning why and a little bit of my football history as well. Without further ado, let's start off with Wales. So obviously it makes perfect sense. My name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and I'm wearing a Welsh shirt. I'm in fact from Wales, and they were the first football team I ever went to watch live. I went to see them at the Millennium Stadium. It's now known as the Principality Stadium for sponsorship reasons. It actually held the Champions League final this season just gone between Real Madrid and Juventus. And I went there for my very first football match. As a boy, I was about 11 at the time, 10 or 11. It was an international match, a World Cup qualifier, Wales versus Armenia. And unfortunately, it finished 0-0. It was boring. I was super excited as a kid watching it. I got to see Ryan Giggs. I think Wales had Ewan Roberts, Mark Delaney, Paul Jones. This is how far back we're going now with the Wales team. I think Robbie Savage was suspended, and who else there? Darren Bernard. God, we're going back a while now. Andy Melville, Robert Page. They were the type of players in the Wales team at the time. So it was a boring 0-0 draw. We had a couple of half chances, but it wasn't the best of matches. And I've seen loads of Wales games. In that same campaign, I saw Wales versus Belarus, and the first Welsh goal I actually saw live then was from John Hartson, which was a sort of a diving header. Which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I saw the playoff with Russia in the next qualifying campaign after that for the Euros, and that was very, very heartbreaking because the Russian fans, where we were sitting in the stadium, it was me, my father, my uncle, and my cousin, and we were in the corner of the stadium on the sort of mid-tier, sort of not far from where the goals are, behind the goals, and all the Russian fans were above us and just taunting us and doing all of that, and it was horrible. It was horrible because we lost, and yeah, very bittersweet, but awesome stuff. Obviously with the Wales team in recent years, getting to the Euros, going to France, and having such a good time there, and getting to the semis, amazing stuff. So obviously I'm a Wales fan, but that was obvious to you guys, obviously. But obviously, that's terrible English again. You can tell I'm Welsh. I can tell. Welshman certified. Let's talk about club teams, and let's talk about Cardiff City Football Club. I am a Cardiff City fan as well. I'd say they're probably my main team in football. I have been seeing Cardiff for a number of years. I go to many of the home games as often as I can. I haven't got a season ticket. I admire anybody that has the time to go and watch every single game home and away throughout a whole season, but unfortunately I haven't got the time or the money, to be honest with you, because it can be quite expensive football to do that. But I do pick and choose my games throughout the season. Whenever I have a free weekend, I try and go down to Cardiff City Stadium and watch a Cardiff game. I went to see the Derby County game a couple of weeks ago. That was a 0-0 draw as well. I seem to pick the worst games to go to, don't I? But it was. I went to Ninian Park when Cardiff played at Ninian Park. Used to go there. Loved it. It was a great stadium, very old-fashioned stadium. I saw some great games there. I can remember as a kid, not long after I started watching Wales, it was against Lazio. It was a pre-season friendly, just before the championship season started up. And we lost 3-2, and I think it was Simone Inzaghi playing for them, who's the brother of Filippo Inzaghi, the famous AC Milan striker, a former striker. And it was a great game. I think Earnshaw scored a left-footed volley from outside the box. It was really good. I just enjoyed. Ninian Park was a fantastic stadium. Cardiff City Stadium is also an amazing stadium. It's great that the club has been able to evolve and grow to this stage. And we won't talk about the Premier League season. That was kind of embarrassing. If you're a Cardiff fan watching this though, and you like listening to me talk about Cardiff, I can make videos where I do like a Cardiff weekly thing and talk about stuff. If you want me to talk about the whole takeover with Vincent Tan and Cardiff wearing red and having the new badge and stuff, I don't mind doing that. So let me know, because I got quite a lot to say on Cardiff. Being a Cardiff City fan, so I wouldn't mind doing that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Cardiff. So That so Cardiff, yeah, I'm a big Cardiff fan. It goes without saying, but there's a couple of teams I haven't mentioned which I want to talk about, and then I'll give you a nice little end to the video. So the next team we're going to talk about is Liverpool. I am a Liverpool fan, and yeah, I know you're thinking he's a dirty scouser. He's a dirty scouser. Like work the space, like Dr. Benji. These dirty FM YouTubers. I don't know why. I don't know what accent that was. I'm trying to do Scouse, and I come out kind of Indian. Oh, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I'll explain why. But I'm a Liverpool fan as well. I think in modern football, it's normal to support more than one club. You see it quite often, you know, with like local teams, non-league teams, stuff like that. Basically, in my case, my father was big Cardiff City fan, and it is a big Cardiff City fan. He used to go down to Ninian Park all the time, and he was a massive fan of John Toshak when he was at Cardiff, when he was breaking through. And then he went to Liverpool, and also you had the whole Bill Shankly managing Liverpool thing. And my dad's been a Liverpool fan ever since, and I've been a Liverpool fan since I can remember, since I was a kid. And I used to get bought the little Carlsberg, I think it was 97, 98 season top, which wouldn't actually fit me now. It probably only fit my arm. It's tiny. So I've been a Liverpool fan since I can remember. Obviously, it's a fantastic club. It's fallen on hard times quite recently. Back in the Champions League this season, but not really doing well. You know, success-wise, Liverpool haven't won a trophy since the League Cup, which ironically enough was against Cardiff. That was a very strange day for me, by the way. When Liverpool played Cardiff in the Carling Cup final. I've actually got the scarf of the Carling Cup final above my bed. Carling Cup final 2012, 26th of February, Cardiff City at Wembley. It's a Cardiff City scarf it is. It's pretty cool. And I've also got the commemorative shirt as well for the Carling Cup final with the writing saying Wembley Stadium and the date and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Liverpool fan, Cardiff fan, and obviously a Wales fan. But there's one more. There's one more I failed to mention. Can you guess? I'll do a drum roll. I want you guys to have a quick guess, have a quick think, and then on the count of 3, I will reveal it with the shirt that I'll be wearing. Okay, so let's do a countdown from 3. 3, 2, 1. You probably have no idea which top I'm wearing right now. This is Mirth Town. I did mention non-league. I am a lover of non-league and lower league football. It's probably why I'm going to have so much fun with my lower league save this year on FM 18. I'm from Merthyr. This is where I'm from. This is my hood. This is where I'm from, guys. And I've been following Mirth Town since I was in school. Whereas the other football teams I support have come from kind of, I guess, in life you tend to follow your parents. And in my case, with like Cardiff and Liverpool, I've followed them. You know, and Wales, because I'm Welsh, obviously, and I have an interest in the Welsh team, obviously. But I feel like with Merthyr, it's a decision I sort of made myself. I was in school when I sort of started to follow them. They were in the newspaper, and basically, to cut a long story short, Merthyr Town Football Club used to be called Merthyr Tydfil. They got liquidated and they got relegated 3 divisions. Now, they were initially in the Southern Premier League, which, for those of you wondering, that would be one promotion away from the Conference South. That's how close they are to be on a proper team on FM rather than a team you have to unlock with a mod or a patch or whatever. So that's where they were. They got relegated 3 divisions. They were told that they were not allowed to play at Penydarren Park anymore. It's the stadium they play at. It's actually called, I think it's called the Siggy Stadium. No, it's called the Loadlock Stadium now. But it was the Siggy Stadium. It's always been known as Penydarren Park. That's what it's called. It's Penydarren. It's Penydarren in Merthyr, which is quite an interesting stadium because it can actually hold 10,000, which for non-league is ridiculous. But I think only about 2,500 are seated. So it's pros and cons. But pros and cons, and the average attendance is like about 400. Which actually, to be fair, non-league 400 is actually pretty good. It's pretty decent. So, Merthyr Town Football Club. Yeah, I'm a fan. I followed them. I used to read the newspaper week in, week out and find out what was going on with the club and everything. And I've just fallen for the club ever since. It's my local team. I always check out on the weekend how they've done. I'm hoping this year, me and my fiance are probably going to go to a few games this year. So I'm hoping to do some match day vlogs just to give you that non-league feel. I think it'd be quite cool for the channel and a quite enjoyable day out as well. So we'll probably do that. They, I said they got relegated 3 divisions. They have since climbed their way back. So that first season they got relegated, they had to play at Taffswell Football Club on their ground. They had a ground share scheme. They were not allowed to wear. They had to basically be reborn, so they took on the former name. So basically, I'm going about this in a roundabout way, and I'm sure you can Google it and type it into stuff and might be able to get a better explanation, but I'll try my best. Mirth Town Football Club formed back in, I think it was the late 1800s or early 1900s. No, it was 1800s, late 1800s. Anyway, they got formed as Mirth Town. I think in like the 20s, they got renamed Merthyr Tydfil and have been Merthyr Tydfil ever since. This has been a renamed club of the same name, basically. So it's still Merthyr, but they took the Tydfil off and have renamed it Town, basically, but it's the same team. I'm totally losing you by now, probably. They had some fantastic nights. They used to play in the They used to play in Europe by winning the Welsh Cup, and they actually beat Atalanta from Italy. And I've actually got a commemorative shirt in there, which was on sale last season. It's going to be their 3rd strip this year, but they wore it last year as well. It's a blue and black away shirt with the Merthyr badge, and it's got the Atlanta badge then. But there, so pretty interesting stuff from Merthyr. I'm not going to ramble too much because I'm probably boring you, and I totally cocked up the way I was going to explain that then. But anyway, that pretty much sums up this video. So Wales, Cardiff City, Liverpool and Merthyr Town, they're the teams I support. Who do you support? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you follow more than one club? What international team are you from, or do you support? Do you follow? Let me know, guys. I've been Dragonheart, Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.